Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today, we're talking Harry and Meghan. That's right, we're continuing on the cringe. You guys, the response to my cringe videos has been amazing. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to leave me comments. It really helps my channel grow, my videos grow. I just really appreciate you all. I really do. As always, if you have a cringe moment you want to see broken down and discussed, please leave it in the comments. I have a whole list going. So thank you so much for everybody who has suggested cringe moments. Okay, so let's continue on the cringe compilation. You know I had to do it. Let's talk that Curtsy. That's right, that disrespectful wench decided she was going to make a mockery of our queen, and I won't have that on my watch. So let's mock her and her stupid husband instead. Here he is making his faces. He's too afraid to stand up to her, but he will make faces at her, as evidenced right here by this was his face when she was doing that stupid curtsy. So I thought we could take a look, break it all down, go through it. And I have some follow-up information as well. We'll take a look seeing her perform a curtsy on Suits. So, imagine that. She lied about something else, not knowing how to do a curtsy. Wow. Not that it's that hard. Seriously. All right, let's jump into this. Side note, I would love to play you the entire clip, but I can only use a little bit for fair use reasons. I encourage you to go watch it because there's just like 2 minutes of cringe and her awful behavior and exaggerating this whole situation. So it's even more disgusting when you watch it, but this is the part I really wanted you to see. But I will review and talk about everything that happens in those 2 minutes as soon as this clip is over. Take a look at this.
This is a big deal. I mean, Americans will understand this. We have medieval times, dinner and tournament. It was like that. Like I curtsied as though I was like, pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty. Like, was that okay?
Where do I even start with this despicable duo? Oh my God. Okay. So she claims that she thought the curtsy was a joke. How could you think it was a joke? And if that's true, if she really thought he was joking, why didn't he explain it right then that it's not a joke? He says, how do you explain that to people? Easy, you moron. You just talk to them. She's trying to play up into that, I never Googled him, I didn't know. Bullshit. You're a terrible actress and nobody's buying this. And by the way, you're supposed to be an actress. How do you not know how to curtsy? Don't worry, we'll uncover your lies in a minute. You already curtsied before this. But no, here, I don't know if I'm assuming she was trying to go for relatable or something, and she ended up doing this, which came across as bitchy and mocking. And I can't stand her and I can't stand him for just going along with it. He can make his pouty faces all day long, but he didn't put a stop to it right there. That could have been it. But nope, he just goes along with it because whatever Meghan wants, Meghan gets. Oh, okay. So if Meghan wants to act like a cow toward the queen, your grandmother, you just allow it? Obviously so, because he doesn't mind bashing the family either. Yes, I've seen the comments that say she's not even mocking the queen. She's being self-deprecating. Bullshit on that too. That's not what she's doing. Anybody with a brain can see it. She's mocking. She's mocking the tradition. It's just another way she's showing she never was willing to conform or even try, while still trying to paint herself as, I don't know, a cool girl or a likable person, a down-to-earth person, but failing spectacularly because it just comes across as rude and petty and disrespectful. And side note, there are videos out there where she expected people to curtsy her. So she sure doesn't mind receiving it, but she acts all confused when it's time to actually give the curtsy or show respect to anybody else. And then this BS comparing it to medieval times. What? It's just another way to disrespect the monarchy, it's my opinion. But it's just another way to talk down to the family, another way of disrespecting. I have news for you. You are not relatable. You're an asshole. And then she comes up with this story that says Fergie said she did great. Well, Fergie has reputed the story. She has said she barely knew Meghan or something like that. I don't know. But she's basically saying it didn't happen like that. Another instance where I go back and forth on who I can't stand worse. I can't stand her for what she's doing and the blatant disrespect she's showing, and I can't stand him for allowing it to happen, for not saying, hey, let's stop that. That's disrespectful. Even if he did it now as her spouse, he could let her know that that's not right. But nope, has no balls, can't seem to do that. He's afraid to speak up or something. He loves to trot out that relationship with his granny, that special relationship that he had. And I believe he did because I've heard lots of reports of it. But what I'm talking about is in the book Spare, he refers to it and actually calls it out as his own special relationship with his grandmother. And yet when this blatant disrespect is happening, where is he? Where's that special relationship now, you ass clown? Oh, but once again, her big stupid mouth biting her in the butt because people went back and found her perfectly curtsying when she was playing in Suits. I say playing because, yeah, I'm not going to say starring. When she was in Suits, she was doing curtsies here, but magically she forgot that. Can she not tell the truth about anything? Seriously, not anything? Well, guys, I'm going to let my blood pressure come down a little bit, but seriously, do you see why I'm doing these cringe videos? Because this one goes beyond cringe into cruel. So I just wanted to highlight that. I don't want anybody to forget it because she's doing these things. Nobody else is. I mean, she and Dum Dum. I'm saying nobody's making them do these things and go on these tours. They're doing them themselves and putting it out there. So I see it as our right to dissect it and talk about how horrible they are as people. Anyway, guys, as always, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everything. If you want to further support the show, I do have merch. Definitely check that out. I'll put the link below. We have Recollections May Vary. Make it make sense, right? That applies here. My God, make it make sense. And then also Patreon. Patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps, where we do more deep dives into Hank and Skank and all the idiot things those two are up to. I hope you guys have the best day, and I can't wait to talk to you again soon. Oh, and leave me your cringe ideas below. I welcome them. Thanks. Bye-bye.